Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Proudlock, and it is the player ratings for yesterday's victory against Burnley, which we won 3-1. 3 points we desperately needed as well, because Steve Bruce is being under massive amounts of pressure and has received huge criticism from fans particularly. But yesterday, he did get it right. He put out a lineup that should have been definitely more than capable of getting a result and 3 points against Burnley yesterday. And I'm just delighted about that. I'm not going to really be talking about should I think Steve Bruce still being with his job. I thought I'm just going to enjoy the victory and the 3 points. That's all I was happy about and mattered to me, is get the 3 points yesterday, which we definitely did deserve. Burnley, as I said, they are struggling very badly at the moment. I think the will stop picking it up very, very soon. But I think Sean Dyche needs to hopefully get some players in before the window shuts, which I believe closes tomorrow. So, and plus he has got players out missing as well. So, but yeah, as I said, I haven't tipped Burnley to go down. But something needs to improve, and he desperately needs players back fit as well. So there you have it. I thought I was getting a little bit annoyed in the second half a bit when Burnley started putting up the pressure quite early. We conceded an equaliser, but it was the good thing was we responded straight away after that, which we needed to do, and we did that. The only thing that really annoyed me throughout the game was how Bardsley managed to escape not getting a yellow card. Canny few tackles he got away with, where he was nowhere near winning the ball, honestly. And the other thing was Ashley Barnes whinging a lot of the time. I mean, he was whinging for the goal he scored where he was miles offside. Don't know what he's whinging about there. And not to mention a little deliberate kick out I've seen as well. Yeah. And another thing is Jamie Redknapp saying that for the first goal we scored, apparently Callum Wilson made a foul. Bullshit. Rubbish. Even Micah Richards was put him in his place yesterday on Sky Sports in the studio. But all that mattered yesterday was us getting the 3 points, which I was just so delighted about. Well then, going to get into my player ratings for what I've gone with. Start off in goal, Caldalo. Wasn't tested a lot apart from that chance through Chris Wood's header. He was trying to come for crosses and corners, trying to punch him away. A little bit sloppy at times, I thought, but I didn't think he had a lot to do. He couldn't have stopped the Westwood's goal going in, unfortunately. It was a good strike. So, yeah, but it was a pretty decent performance from Darlow, so I'll give him a 7. Going to go into the back four. And first of all, in the right back position, it was Emil Krafth. And I thought that was a very decent performance from him. He was getting up and down the wings. He was defending. And he did well to fill in that centre-back role when Fabian Schär had to come off injured. And so, for that performance, I'll give Emil Krafth an 8 for yesterday. I'm going to go now to the left-back spot, and that was Jamal Lewis. And again, it was another decent performance from him. He was getting up and down the wings as well, looking to get crosses in, to defend as well. So I'm going to give him an 8 as well. Going to go into the two centre-backs. First of all, Fabian Schär came in because Lascelles didn't feature because of an injury. And I thought it was a decent performance from him as well. Knew he had a job to do, and I thought he did very well. Shame about the injury again. Hopefully that is not the same injury he's picked up like how we did from last season. Praying it's not a serious one, because we don't want more injuries. Definitely not. But again, decent performance. I'll give him an 8 as well. And alongside him, Federico Fernandez, and again, a very solid performance as well. Was his header that did find Westwood. But you never mind. That probably will happen at times, but again, I thought he was defending very well. He was looking to get balls cleared and to try to head balls away from set pieces as well. So again, just like the others, 8 as well for Fernandez. Gonna now go into the 2 centre midfielders. First of all, John Joe Shelvey. And I thought that was a decent performance from him as well. He was picking passes out to players left, right and centre. And that's what we just want him to see more of him doing that. That is the thing what John Joe Shelvey is all about in this Newcastle side. And so I'm going to give him an 8 as well. Alongside him, Isaac Hayden. And again, another solid performance from him as well. You can tell why Steve Bruce wanted to keep him on at the club and why he signed a new contract as well at this club as well, because Steve Bruce sees something in him and he's massively improved at this football club. So again, he's going to get an 8 from me as well. I'm going to move on to the right-hand side, and that was Jeff Hendrick, and I thought that was not a great performance at all. To me, he should not be playing in that position. He's not a right winger. I don't think he's got the pace for it. There was that chance he had in the first half where he hit the side net. To me, he should be looking to pick someone out or try and go for the far corner. He went for the near corner. Didn't work. Didn't score. Hit the side net. And again, it just wasn't a great performance. I thought he was getting caught out a few times. And the pace was lacking a bit as well. So I'm going to give Jeff Hendrick a 5. The other position on the other side was Joe Linton. Well, was he more of a central or more on the left? It was kind of hard to tell because it looks like he was going all the way around throughout the pitch. And again, I thought that was another decent performance from him as well. Second off, a little bit sloppy, losing the ball at times. But again, I thought he was doing well going forward, picking passes out. We just want to see more of that from him as well. So, because I thought maybe a little bit not as great he was in the first half, I'll give Joe Linton a 7. Next position, Alan St-Maximin, ASM. He was my man of the match. What a performance that was from him. The goal he took was brilliant. The way he was taking on a lot of Burnley players was fantastic as well. They just could not cope with him at all. He was getting fouled a few times, which is that worry. And he did come off with apparently another knock, but it said it was apparently just a sore ankle. So you're looking at him thinking, hopefully he should be fine in a couple of weeks after the international break. But honestly, the cross he picked out for Callum Wilson as well was brilliant. And there you go. All around, fantastic performance from ASM, and he's going to get a double figure, 10. He's getting a 10 from me. He was brilliant. Last player was Callum Wilson, and there is a reason why we paid £20 million for this lad. Oh, for the goal, his first goal, right place, right time. And that's what strikers are all about, in getting in the right places at the right time to get on the end of things. And he was, particularly from ASM's cross, to get there and to score that goal was fantastic. And his penalty he took as well. Oh, straight down the middle. Nice, cool finish. So I'm going to give Callum Wilson a 9 for his performance yesterday. Now going to go into the substitutions. First of all, it was Javier Manquillo. Again, looked pretty all right when he come on. Didn't do a lot, I would say. But again, he had to come in because of Fabian Schär had to come off with an injury. But again, because he did do a lot, I'll give Manquillo a 6. Next substitution was Ryan Fraser, and he had that chance off the post as well, which Pope made an absolute mess. His touch was too heavy off his leg, and it found Ryan Fraser. It hit the post, but and then Ryan Fraser won the penalty because Pope brought him down. But I thought Fraser was lively when he come on, and I'm going to give him a 7. The last substitution was Sean Longstaff. didn't, and he was on for very little time. He had that chance which he just slotted wide, but because he was on for very little, I'm not going to give him a rating. I don't think I could, or you could just probably give him a straight 5. Well, what you could see, because he was just not on. He was just on for very little. Now into Steve Bruce, and I'm going to give him an 8. Thought he got the lineup spot on. He did very well. The only criticism I will say about the lineup is Jeff Hendrick on the wing. I don't think it's going to work. So hopefully after the international break, Bruce can look at that and thinking playing Jeff Hendrick out on the wide is not working at all. But yes, delighted. He said I was happy with the lineup and it was should have been more than capable to get the job done. So Steve Bruce will get an A from me. Well, and that is my player ratings. What would you give the players for their performances out yesterday? Got a lot of high numbers, you could say. They got the job done for definitely. So let me know in the comments section as always. Thank you for watching. Of course, don't forget to give this video a like, a comment. And of course, if you haven't checked me out before, please make sure you do hit that subscribe button. And yes, we have a 2-week break before our next game. International breaks, we all love them, don't we? Yeah, so I'll try and find possibly something to do. I might possibly do a live stream for you during the international break. So I could look into do that. And I shall catch us all later. Take care of yourselves. We desperately needed to get the 3 points yesterday, and we certainly did that.